Have you ever met someone who seems friendly on the surface, but their actions leave you doubting their intentions? Or maybe you've started noticing subtle behaviors that chip away at your confidence, your values, and your peace of mind. If someone is actively trying to destroy you, whether it's your reputation, your relationships, or even your sense of self, they won't do it outright. Instead, they will chip away, piece by piece. And if you don't recognize the signs in time, you might not recover until the damage is done. In this video, we'll uncover the insidious behaviors of people who are out to destroy you, and more importantly, how to respond with the wisdom of the Stoics. If you want to gain clarity, fortify yourself against toxic manipulation, and ensure none of these actions undermine your essence, stay with us. And before we dive deeper, take a moment to like and subscribe to the Stoic Pathway. Here we explore philosophy, psychology, and practical strategies to live your life with strength and resilience. All right, let's begin. The concept of someone wanting to destroy you feels almost cinematic, like villainy from a story. But don't expect grand betrayal or obvious attacks. It's rarely dramatic. It's quiet, methodical, calculated, and often covert. Seneca once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." And this holds true for manipulative people. They work to make you question what's real, planting doubts, and encouraging your mind to frame your reality in the most self-destructive way. Their tactics often start small, but become damaging over time. Let's examine 5 signs that someone may be working to tear you down. 1. They undermine your sense of self-worth. This form of destruction is subtle and sinister. Suppose you accomplish something you're proud of, a promotion, an artistic achievement, or even taking a step toward personal growth. You share this accomplishment with them, expecting support, but instead they respond with a dismissive comment. "Well, it's not really that impressive. Anyone could have done that," they might say. Or worse, they stay quiet when you need their encouragement the most. It's not outright hostility, but it'll start to weigh on you. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminded us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Ultimately, people who chip away at your sense of worth want you to rely on their approval, their validation. But the Stoics teach us that true strength comes from within. Never let their words take root in your perception of self-worth. Recognize that only you can define your value. 2. They isolate you. The second tactic involves cutting you off from your support system. Maybe they say things about your closest friends or family members to sow seeds of doubt. Are you sure they really care about you? Or they monopolize your time, demanding your loyalty while subtly implying others might be working against you. Over time, you find yourself feeling disconnected, surrounded only by the person who is feeding this narrative. For Stoics, connection to the whole is integral to human existence. Epictetus advised, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." By practicing your values, kindness, loyalty, and understanding, you will keep genuine connections with others intact. If someone attempts to isolate you, resist by reaching out to your trusted relationships. Don't let manipulation push you away from those who truly care. 3. They distort reality and weaponize confusion. Manipulative people often engage in gaslighting. They twist events, misrepresent facts, and suggest your memories or perceptions are flawed. "Why are you exaggerating? That's not what happened," they may say, when you confront them about their behavior. Slowly and steadily, you begin to question not only them, but yourself, and whether you can trust your own judgment. In Stoicism, clarity is key. Seneca encouraged us to be strict with yourself, but tolerant with others. Remember, however these people act, your mind must remain rational and untouched. Write down the facts as you know them. Reflect on what is objectively true and separate emotions from narratives. By grounding yourself in reason, you'll protect your mental clarity and counter confusion with calm certitude. 4. They exploit your vulnerabilities. If someone is looking to destroy you, they'll study you carefully. They'll pretend to be supportive so you'll confide in them, revealing vulnerabilities, the parts of your soul you may not show others. Then, quietly, they exploit these weaknesses. They might share sensitive details behind your back or use them to manipulate your actions. I thought you said you weren't ready for this. I'm just trying to protect you. What might seem like care may in fact be control. Stoics teach us to embrace our vulnerabilities not as weaknesses, but as integral parts of the human experience. Self-control is strength, Epictetus explained. By practicing self-awareness and guarding sensitive aspects of yourself, you strip others of power over you. If you've already shared too much, don't panic. Act with dignity and avoid further entanglements. 5. They celebrate your failures and resent your victories. Watch carefully. When you stumble, do they seem pleased? They might disguise it as care, saying, "You should have been more careful," or "I told you so," while secretly enjoying your setback. And when you succeed, do they brush it off or try to share the credit? These are clear signs of a toxic dynamic. They want to see you fail because your success threatens their control over you. This might be where Stoicism's ultimate lesson comes into play: indifferent success and indifferent failure. Aurelius reminded us, what stands in the way becomes the way. Both setbacks and triumphs are part of the process for growth. Your work is your own, and others' reactions are irrelevant. Always move forward without attaching yourself to their emotions or agendas. If you recognize any of these signs in someone's behavior, you might feel anger or even fear. But Stoicism would urge you to transform those emotions into something more productive: faith in your inner strength and clarity of mind. Those seeking to destroy you prey on a fragile ego, but by cultivating resilience, they lose their hold over you. Build your foundation on values, not the shifting sands of others' games. Conclusion: destruction doesn't always come with fire and fury. Sometimes it's disguised as a conversation, a passive-aggressive comment, or feigned care. But here's the truth: you have the power to rise above it. You can confront it, not with aggression, but with wisdom, strength, and self-control. Those who seek your downfall will ultimately find it within themselves, consumed by their own toxicity. Meanwhile, you will grow. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who may need to hear this wisdom. Together, let's cultivate strength, clarity, and resilience in the face of life's challenges. Thanks for watching, and remember, steady mind, steady soul. Stay strong.